welcome to another video! Today I'm bringing you another one of those incoherent book babbles. As you can tell from the title of the video, as you can tell from the title of the video, the book that I'm talking about today is Heir of Fire by Sarah J Maas. I said I would do a book babble on this, and here I am. Single magpie outside. Where's your partner? Oh, there's the other magpie. Yes. Two magpies. Yeah. Anyway, where was I? I said I was going to do a book babble on this book, and here I am doing said book babble on said book. If you're familiar with my Throne of Glass journey so far, you will know that I found Throne of Glass to be okay, like decent. I gave it 4 stars. It wasn't incredible, wasn't terrible, wasn't mediocre. It was good, I enjoyed it, but there we go. I think my view on Throne of Glass kind of got tainted when I read Crown of Midnight, because I didn't really enjoy Crown of Midnight, and I think that then made me think, oh, I didn't enjoy Throne of Glass that much either. Crown of Midnight was difficult for me. It took me a really long time to read, and I found it kind of boring, to be honest, and the best parts were when bad things happened in the book, so I had a questionable journey with that one. So I left it a really long time before reading this. After I read Crown of Midnight, I kind of ditched the series for a little while and said to myself, like, if you're not enjoying it, just give it a break, go back to it when you think you're ready. So that's what I did. And I picked up this one. A lot of people had said to me that this is kind of like a turning point in the series. This is where things change, people change, the plot kind of twists quite a bit, you meet new characters, you go new places, etc, etc. So I had high hopes that this would swap my perspective of the series and potentially excite me for the future books. And people weren't wrong. Like, I enjoyed this book so much more than the other ones. So much more. The new characters were just so much more entertaining. The new action, like the stuff that was going on, was just so much more entertaining. The relationships that we were seeing develop were so much more entertaining. New characters, new storylines, just we learned so much more. Like the change in Selena in this book was for the better, because Selena was an okay character but she annoyed me in quite a lot of ways, and I think this book kind of hits something with her because, big spoiler, something in this book. We kind of see a big twist in her, and I think it's completely for the better, and the character development that she underwent in this book and the character she was becoming is just so much nicer, so much more pleasurable to read about, more bearable to read about, because Selena was unbearable in Crown of Midnight at least. And in this book, just that complete twist in character made it so much better, and I enjoyed it so much more for that. The introduction of the new characters just made it so much more of a pleasurable experience for me. I don't want to spoil anything, so I'm not going to say who you meet in this book or anything, but there are at least at least three characters in this book that are introduced that just make it so much more entertaining, so much better to read. It was good. It was good. So all of that babble, like how long have I been talking for? Like 5 minutes? Pretty much just to say everyone was right about this book. It did get so much better from the last one, and I am now looking forward to Queen of Shadows, which I've also heard really good things about, so I've got high hopes for that one. Overall, I did give this a 4-star rating, just because to start with it took me a little bit to get into, but that's probably because I had a tainted view from my previous experience with the previous books. And it wasn't like out of this world, it was just better. And I highly hope that the next one's even better. Because for Sarah J Maas, I mean, all of the Court of Thorns and Roses, Court of Mist and Fury, Court of Wings and Ruin are all 5-star books, in my opinion. And I was kind of disheartened by the beginning of this series to be thinking of it so lowly. So I'm hoping that now this is picking up and we're getting to like modern Sarah level. Because obviously, I said it in my babbles for Throne of Glass and Crown of Midnight, they were written such a long time ago when she was still kind of new to writing. I mean, Throne of Glass was her first novel, I think, so I can understand why the writing style was so different. But it definitely picked up, it really did. and I think the next few books are just going to see it get even better. And obviously Tower of Dawn's recently come out, so I've now got 3 books to catch up with, and I haven't read Assassin's Blade, so I need to do that as well. So I've got a lot of reading to do because I said I wanted to finish this series by the end of the year. I've got a lot of catching up to do, but I am thoroughly pleased with the way this went, and I am looking forward to the next book. I don't know when I'm going to pick it up. Probably sometime soon because I don't want to get myself too out of the flow of it. But yeah, I am looking forward to it, and I'm looking forward to seeing what happens to so many of these characters, because the way this book ended, like, there's just so much potential for interesting things to happen, and I love it when interesting things happen. I hate it when books are boring, obviously. So I'm really glad that this picked up a lot. Pretty much what I'm saying is, if you are like me and Crown of Midnight had you like, this book is better, much better, I would recommend continuing. And yeah, I'm gonna wrap it up now. So if you have enjoyed this video, please give us a thumbs up, chat to me down in the comments. If you aren't subscribed and fancy subscribing, I'm always eternally grateful for that. I upload every Sunday and Wednesday and some odd days in between if I'm feeling generous, and I will see you next time. Bye!